No, that's not what I wanted. I need to somehow erase my save file. Once it loads from the beginning, then I'll be fine. No. God damn it. How am I gonna do this? Doesn't seem like there's any way to. No, 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 no. Stop, 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 stop. This is not. This isn't what I wanted. How the fuck do I do this? I'll try to find my phone or something so I can look it up. Where do it? Okay, hold on. I'm gonna have to delete it in the damn save files. Oh, fuck me, dude. I thought I already had my shit already um set up for this. Mm. The fuck? I can't find it here. Okay. I don't know why. Censor. Oh, here it is. Went through all that for no reason. Alrighty. Let's try this again.
The skies are finally clearing up after a light rainfall most of the afternoon. The weather's approaching 49 degrees, so we've got a brisk West Virginia evening ahead of us. Wrap up tight and settle in, folks. This is 104.3 WVCK, the Basswood Sound. And I'm your host, Carrie Hammond. Coming up after a short break, mental health expert Dr. Wick will discuss the recent opioid epidemic that's been affecting
change my clothes and wash my hands. Does the well go down that low? Let me breathe and I'll let you go.
Hey, you're gonna be at the wake, right?
I knelt down in desperation. I felt around for something real. There's a radio station. I'm playing wrong in my ear. You keep coming alive, keep coming alive, keep coming alive, keep coming alive.
I really hope that none of this is copyrighted, by the way.
You keep coming alive, keep coming alive, keep coming alive, keep coming alive.
Time to kill before the funeral. Might as well spend it here.
Okay. Before I continue, let me fix my... I feel like I'm always, like, in the way somehow. Alright. We should be good. Let's continue on. Try to get through this as fast as possible because I already went through most of this. But
This place was
it's
always
in a
one
stream,
for decisions.
so
Somewhere for things to fall apart.
yeah.
Welcome back to Basswood, Sam.
Restorations made possible thanks to this generous donations of the new Virginia Coal Inc. Okay. No littering.
I came up here every chance I could. One of the all-time great views. Really makes a small town look big.
Fire. Looks like fucking milk. Traveled through West Virginia. Found in 1865, this small mining town quickly grew along with the coal industry at its peak. Bassett produced more coal than any other town in West Virginia, with the Basswood mine being one of the most consistent coal mines in the U.S. Basswood was also a wonderful place to simply let nature be nature outside of the Appalachian Trail with its hundreds of miles of hiking trails. Perfect example of true West Virginian way of life. Basswood is both a reminder of its past and a glimpse into its bright future. Ruin, closed, sucks. Okay. We got the fire pit.
Kids hung out here all the time. Not that I was ever invited. Or wanted to go.
He's a loser.
I'm not sure Nick would even want me at his funeral, given how I left things.
I am
I
willing to
remember
bet he
spending
probably
entire
does.
summers on the banks fishing with Nick. My hometown. It felt more imposing in my nightmares. Strange to think of Basswood without its mine.
Very pretty. It honestly reminds me a lot of like
You'd think the massive
a
cliff
lot of
face would be a giveaway.
Tell Me Why. For some reason, but we'll see if it even has the same points as that
I
and
get
Life
the
is
feeling it
Strange.
still sees some use, given how bad the coverage is up here.
Like that.
There seems to be something here.
Forgot about them. West Virginia's scenic mountain forests are home to deer. Oh, hold on. Still getting picked up. Right. It seems like it. I only see one. My camera just fucking died for some reason. Right. Why isn't it doing its job? What the fuck is going on with my camera? Alright, I can hear it. Okay, let's continue. West Virginia's scenic mountains are home to deer, flying squirrels, red foxes, field mice, rabbits, and cave bats, among other animals. Bobcats, wild boars, even black bears have been seen all over the state. Even very remote farmsteads have occasionally sighted the eastern cougar, Kumacon color, on the prowl. When hunting, carry with you any and all required permits and licenses. Do not hunt while under the influence of alcohol. Hunting is forbidden between half an hour after sunset and half an hour before sunrise. Okay. Did I look at the trails?
These trails were great to walk if you wanted to feel truly alone. I left a sandwich in it for a whole week once. Dad never let me forget it. I used to love looking at basswood from up here. Helped give me perspective. Until that day.
Okay. I wonder if he was going up here to kill himself. Or to throw himself.
Why can't the real world be as clear and peaceful as my own mind?
Because that's not how the world works.
Even if it does mean
Closure.
nothing stays hidden in here. Not even me.
Remember that?
I've been meaning to ask you something. Don't freak out. Would you be my little girl's godfather? I wouldn't trust anyone else with this.
And yet I stopped taking his calls. He even called once the day before he died. I'll never know what he wanted to talk to me about.
This is Anna. She works freelance. Does a lot of the human interest pieces.
What can I say? I'm interested in humans and their pieces. What do you like to write?
I gotta run to a review with Walt. You two feel free to chit-chat. And Sam, be nice.
I had never met someone so interested in others. Even in me.
The story is important. You know I think that. It's just... people around here have short tempers and long memories. Be careful.
They really
Sam,
do.
are you even listening to me?
I heard you, Anna. But no, I wasn't listening. Come on, Anna, look at this.
What is it? Someone skinny dipping?
Anna, You really need to see this.
I can't even see. Something's blocking it. Sam, what are you doing?
I'm trying to be romantic.
No.
What? Wait. Please don't tell me you're proposing.
I'm down on one knee, a ring. What else would I be doing? You look like I just ran over your grandma. Okay, the silence is really starting to scare me now. Anna, please say something.
Sam, put that away. Come on. I don't want a ring. I don't need a ring. You should know that. We've discussed it before.
Mm-mm-mm-mm.
We weren't happy. She was the one brave enough to face that. Lost in my head again. How much time did I miss?
Nope. Not gonna show? Guess not. Return to car. You've wasted enough time. I thought it was really password again, but the past is already pulling me back in. Memories are so vivid, it's as if I've never left. The one that got away. Would my life be different if she had said yes? Seeing her again, that's gonna be hard, yet a part of me is looking forward to it. The rest of me wants to turn around and leave now. It was her idea to carve your initials into a tree. That was before, well, you know the rest. You came up here one night with her by your side. It was late and you were about to head back when Anna said she wanted to show you something. She had scratched your initials into a tree, then drew a heart around them. What are you, 12? You scoffed. She took your hand and made you retrace the grooves in the wood with your fingers. When you're 12, she said, and you're in love for the first time, it's what you will compare the rest of your life to forever. You laughed and she kissed you, and then you drove home and never thought about that tree again until now. I passed it down 2 years ago to run away from a job that at a small time newspaper at a town full of angry people and failed relationships. I didn't glance back. Now I'm going home to attend my best friend's funeral. What could be more fun than facing your past mistakes at your friend's graveside, right? Nick's been my friend since we were kids, my only friend. I ghosted him 2 years ago when I left Basswood, Basswood, and now he's ghosting me by Beat 10. Okay.
I missed the funeral. Maybe it's for the best. On the bright side, Nick's not alive for me to let him down again.
No hikings.
A lot of people were upset when it closed, but not upset enough to fix it.
That kind of sucks. Are you still coming?
Sorry, Walter, but I don't think I'll stick around. Given up already? Just a quick, depressing jaunt down memory lane and then you're gone? I know you think that the only thing waiting for you down there is hurt. Lots of hurt. And you might be right. but it's been 2 years. It's time to face the world. Time to adult.
Mm-hmm.
The good news, though, at least you don't have to do it alone.
I wonder who he is. Is he like a guardian angel or something? Are you still coming? I really hope you can make the wake. It will be at the Haven. Almost there. Best I can try for almost there.
Lost the signal. Some things never change.
Okay. Jean. What's her name? Joanne? It's not Joanne.
Muley, you actually came.
It's been a while. You've gotten taller.
Can we talk?
We're talking right now.
It's cold.
This is fucking awkward.
You left.
Joan, that's not fair.
You left.
He did leave. Explain.
It was more complicated than just me and you.
It's always more important than me.
Joan, listen. After Anna and I broke up, I couldn't keep living with her. I didn't have anywhere else to stay. So I moved back in with my mom, who's over in Connecticut these days.
You didn't call, text, or anything. You were just gone.
I don't know what to say to that. You're right.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't in a state where I could reach out to anyone.
She's mad.
I'm
Jesus
still not.
Christ.
If Nick hadn't died, I never would have come back.
Thanks for being honest. You're always at least honest. Listen, I wanted to talk to you about what happened to Dad. It doesn't make sense. He wouldn't have just crashed. He drove like a... Grandma,
Sorry
you
about
know
that.
that. It's... wrong. I don't buy it.
I'm just in town for the funeral, Joan. I'm not a PI or a cop.
You're the closest thing I can talk to. Will you just look into it, Muley? Please?
She wants her father's death to mean something. But where does that lead?
What if
Is
it
this my
leads to
fucking
the truth?
therapist or some shit?
That could change everything.
An hour ago, you wanted to run away. Now you want to start another investigation? A few questions won't hurt anyone.
Hmm.
Just tonight. To reassure her. And myself. This is a wake. If you poke around, people may end up poking back. Okay, whatever you do, at least leave the kid out of it. It would be cruel to lead her on. Friends don't lie to each other, even if it means disappointing her again.
Hmm. He
It's your
brings up
call.
a good point. I'll go with this one because this is what I chose last time, but
I wish it didn't happen too.
I kind of
Buck,
agree
but
with
sometimes
that
life
guy.
just isn't fair.
I thought he meant something to you, too.
He did mean something to me. He was my best friend. But you can't fix this by trying to force pieces that don't fit together.
Whatever. I'm tired. If my mom asks, tell her I went home.
I'll just slam my damn car door. Punk. Journal last updated. Alright, let's go look at the stuff around first.
Seems Kathy's been keeping this running 100,000 miles past its prime. I hope she's not running short on money.
Probably. The economy is pretty bad right now. And probably back when this was made too. Nothing. This is a fucking Prius, isn't it? Is it a Prius? Am I getting my cars wrong? It's that other car. I don't think it's Prius. I don't know what it's called. But I'll put it here.
Some of the police force
if I
stopped
ever
by,
edit this.
which means
and
most
stuff.
of the police force stopped by. Might as well talk to Walter. I'll have to sooner or later.
Is there anything here?
The old bar sign reminds me of when Nick and I were still kids. Ethan keeps a spare key around, but I should use the front.
Okay, front first, alright. This is obviously modeled after a Ford. Dodge, maybe?
Yeah.
One of Nick's favorite matchups. Might be the first game he'll miss.
Everyone here. Let's look at Tiara's car.
Whoever said you can judge someone by their car never met Tara.
Okay, I think I got everything out here.
Same old town, same old bar. The more things change.
Yes, the cat food is under the sink. Yes, yes it is, Mother. Trust me. Oh, Samuel is here. I'll call you back. Samuel Higgs, as I live and breathe. Has it really been over 2 years? Regardless, I'm so glad you finally made it. It's good to see you.
I actually
kept you?
don't know how long I'm
Trip
gonna
down
do this,
memory
by the
lane.
way.
I missed the funeral, but I made it to
Probably
Nick's
enough for
wake.
chapter 1.
You have to bring it in for a hug. It's a Basswood back in town requirement. So good to see you. even if I wish the circumstances were different. In times like these, we need the comforting touch of others. At least I do.
No.
Also, have you spoken to Anna lately?
No, why?
No reason. If you get the chance, we should catch up. We should really catch up. I'll see you inside.
Very suspicious.
I haven't read an issue of this paper since I left. I wonder how they've been doing without me.
Earlier this week, our dear colleague Nicholas Walderin passed away in a tragic accident. He will be set to rest tomorrow at Heaven's Gate Cemetery before his family, friends, and co-workers share a drink at the coal miners' haven to honor the memory of the dearly departed friend. Longtime readers will no doubt recognize his name, as there have been days when it was the byline of over half of the articles littering this plucky paper. Nick was loved by his family and colleagues. He is survived by his daughter, Joan, and his ex-wife, Kathy. Continued to page 1.
Must have been a hard issue to write.
Of all people I hurt when I left Basswood, John is the one who least deserved it. She was just a kid and my goddaughter, but it's a tough job to be a lonely kid's only friend. I wouldn't hack it. Now that her dad is dead, her dad died, things aren't going any easier for her. Angry, hurt, stubborn, hard to believe, Jonan is the one who nicknamed me Wooly. Also sees through well-meaning bullshit, even if it's for her own good. Well, my old boss at the paper, I'd say he taught me everything I know, but given my track record, that wouldn't be much of a compliment. I always thought Walter was the decent sort, the rare breed who truly believes his job is to serve the community. Seeing this old joker was nicer than I expected.
Here we go.
Coal Miners Haven.
Mr. Samuel Higgs, big shot investigative reporter.
Didn't think you'd ever be back in here.
I'd gladly slash your tires.
I just
But that
keep
means we
switching
couldn't
between
leave
two
town.
accents.
And you are leaving town right after this, right? As if you aren't. Well, Nick's memory only goes so far. That's what I thought.
Come on, it ain't worth it. Making friends already, I see.
Declan, been a while.
Hey, careful. I'd rather not be working tonight. And you always seem to angry up everyone's blood.
Just here for Nick.
I'm only here to pay my respects to Nick. Nothing more, nothing less.
Yeah, shame that. You watch yourself.
I think it's time I go put up a photo at the memorial board.
That's what people do, right?
I didn't know you read Dickens,
Alright.
Ethan.
It's
Let's look
supposedly
around
the
first.
spirit of coal. Doesn't really belong here anymore.
Then you should read Great Expectations. It's a masterpiece, plain and simple.
I can't even look over there.
He's owned this bar for almost a decade and still can't afford another employee.
Menu. Can't look at that menu. There's a purse right there.
Mine closed.
I can't believe you showed up.
That's where Nick and I sat every time he dragged me out for drinks after work.
Oh.
Declan lacks subtlety, but he loves this town like no one else.
You always did know how to start a ruckus. Can't say I missed that.
Hey, Sam, why don't you drink to Nick on the other side of the bar?
Huh. Okay.
Sammy! Oh, it's been ages.
Tara?
Oh, me? I've had this stomach thing lately, always churning. And this thing with Nick, his car went up like a Sunday ham. He burned alive, you know. Have you met Hugh? He took over the old
Casually
pharmacy just
fucking
after you
telling me
left.
that, by the way.
No.
The infamous Sam. I've read that article you wrote on the mine. You must have put in a lot of legwork on that.
Did a lot of research.
It took reading thousands of public records, but a pattern emerged of willful negligence.
You are a bulldog. A dangerous man to anyone using power to exploit others.
That's nice of you to say.
Oh, don't hesitate to drop by the pharmacy sometime.
Oh, and Sam, you...
But for now, I have a feeling you're not here for us.
Oh, right. Don't be a stranger, Sam.
Bess always had a soft spot for Nick. I think she liked his work ethic.
But no more than 3,000...
Pretty courageous of him to try his luck in Basswood, given the state of things.
That's what crooked pharmacists want you to do. That amount is damaging.
Can't believe this whole thing's still working.
So it just kind of seems like he's just replaying memories in his head, but it looks like this for some reason.
Daddy, 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 open your eyes and wake up. The kids and I've been busy, and we got a little something for you that's gonna make you smile all day. Daddy, 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 daddy. But when the lights are out, it's time for me to show you.
Hold on. Is there like a... Okay, let's turn the music down a bit. And we have nothing playing. Alright. I'm gonna try to play something romantic and sweet during this. I'm guessing the audio doesn't exist here. For them talking, at least. That was cute. Chris
Nick
always
and
had
I
those.
spent so much money on this machine.
Used by garage bands, Ethan tries to support the local scene. Let's talk to Kathy.
Kathy,
Sam, you actually came. You got some nerve. Joan texted me. Says she already went home after you upset her.
I was just... I don't know.
Look, Joan was really hurt when you left town. Nick and I were never close after the breakup, and Joan's never had a lot of friends.
Yeah.
Maybe don't break her heart this time when you leave town. All right?
Nick,
Your daughter thinks Nick's crash doesn't make sense.
She's a little girl who lost her father. She's
John.
confused right now. Don't you go encouraging her, or worse, putting those thoughts in her head. I frankly thought you knew better.
Do you think she has a point?
I think you should stay away from her.
So remember this. There you go.
You're a lot like Pac-Man, Sam.
I consume everything in my path?
You find every last bite. The mine closing wasn't your fault. Your investigation just hurried things up. You probably saved some lives, you know.
Hi, Dad. Hi, Muley.
You piece of...
Language.
Is that a wedding ring?
I didn't know you were thinking about marriage.
Oh,
Is it
it's
that
just-
surprising for him?
It feels like the right thing to do.
Dad, what's the point of getting married?
Well, it's just one of those things people do, Bug. Here, you can play.
Someone has to show you grown-ups. Video games are the realm of the young.
Have you talked to Anna about this?
That's kind of the point. I'll talk to her about it when I show her the ring.
If you say so. Hey, just remember I'm here, right? If you need anything. Anything but my arcade secrets. Those I'll take to the grave.
Huh.
Sorry we lost touch. Sorry I lost touch. Rest up, big guy. He was more her best friend than a dad.
Nick and Anna.
We drove straight to the sea after work on a Friday. Hell of a weekend. Bug was so small back then. Those two were a great team.
Samuel, guess I lost the bet.
Bet?
Yeah, that bet you'd never come back to Basswood.
It's being a little steady again.
Careening down
What the fuck is going on? Just
like a bad instant broke bad.
dude, why? Again? Do what we want, lost the phone. Right. Let's continue. Who was the bet with?
Okay, I'll bite. Tell me, Dennis, who did you have a standing bet with?
Myself. So I guess I also won.
What are you even doing here, Dennis? You and Nick become friends or something?
Nope. He thought I was a drunk, which I am. And I thought he was a hack, which he was.
This coming from the IT guy. Didn't know resetting passwords could give you a journalism degree.
It can. But it does give me less patience for people who sling mud my way. Relax. I'm just playing. At least tell me how you've been.
Number 10, you care. Things been great.
Really good. I'm thinking of going back to school. Go for another master's.
So you don't have a clue what to do with yourself. Anyway, cheers to Nick. A man that, unlike us, people actually liked. Speaking of which...
As time draws near, my dearest dear, when you and I must part, how little you know of the grief and woe in my poor aching heart. 'Tis but I suffer for your sake. Believe me, dear, that's true. I wish that you were staying here.
Oh shit, there's so much here. All miners in Basswood just lost their jobs when the mines closed. I know better than to provoke them. Kathy and Nick married young and divorced quick. I'm not sure if she ever really liked me, though. I was their daughter's godfather. Or maybe that just made things worse. Kathy never forgave me for disappearing from John's life. The clans, the clans, the local law enforcement. I vaguely remember him from school. He used to get into fights a lot, usually to protect smaller kids. No one was surprised that he became a cop. Oh. Dennis is the IT guy at the paper I used to work for. I remember him as a bitter, mean-spirited guy. A loner with not many friends in Basswood, so am I. But it doesn't mean we're kindred spirits. It's definitely not him who did it. Hugh is new in town, but it seems like he knows how to fit in. Then again, as the town pharmacist, fitting in is part of his job. Still, it's decent of him to have come to Nick's wake. I wonder if it's him. Tara, office administrator at Basswood Jungle is the proverbial weird coworker. She likes everyone and everything: dinosaur, romance, novels, adventure, evangelical TV, conspiracy theories, rice cookies, usual, unusual street names. You name it, she talked about it for hours. That's cute, though.
Some people can play this game drunk. Anna was best at 3 beers.
Oh,
There was no love lost between Kathy and Nick since their divorce, but anyone can see she's taking his death hard.
We haven't really talked in almost a decade, but it won't feel the same now.
okay. Basswood landmark is changing hands. Okay. Warning for drunk customers. Doubt they read it. Inspect. It is easy to forget that the places that make our hometown feel familiar. The coal miners' haven is one such place. The owner, Ethan Merrow, has made sure to stay true to establishment's name by littering the halls with all the brave workers Basswood has seen over the years. Ethan might not have reached the skies yet, but he remains optimistic. Things aren't easy, but thankfully people still think they can beat me at darts. Give it a chance when you walk by. The prices are fair, the beer cold, and Ethan remembers the name of every customer. Okay.
Dennis, bitter and jaded. He's even worse than the last time we spoke.
People leave you or they die. That's the only way anything ends.
Agree.
I've never known Tara to not take over a conversation.
So tragic what happened to Nick. The details are horrible. They think he didn't die on impact. Instead, he roasted to death. Not enough to damage the bones, but you know, not a pretty sight. Unless you're into that kind of thing, of course. I didn't mean to be rude, Sam.
It's alright.
It's all right, Tara. I don't like the sight of dead, burned people.
Oh, thank God. I wouldn't want to be rude on a day like this. Poor Sam. Now that Nick is gone, everyone in town hates you. I mean, I don't. Why would I? It's not my job you destroyed. You're not the cause of all my problems. I mean, that's what you did for pretty much all of Basswood, but not to me. So, I don't hate you.
Thanks for the confidence booster, Tara. I'll see you around.
Okay.
That's where Nick and I sat every time he dragged me out for drinks after work.
Okay, I already listened to this. I'm gonna go talk to him.
Anna?
Sam!
Go on. Hug back.
I've missed you. Why'd it take so long for you to darken my doorstep?
Again? Right. It hurts to come back.
I won't lie, it really hurt coming back. I stopped by Lookout Point on the way here.
Sam, why'd you do that to yourself?
A desire to open old wounds. The old-timers gave me hell when I came in, too.
People around here have short tempers,
And long memories.
but most of them mean well. Sam, the mine was gonna close anyways. Maybe in a year or 2, 5, if the Lord has a sense of humor. It was gonna run dry or have an even bigger disaster. It wasn't your fault.
Tell that to everybody else.
I wish everyone else understood that.
People are scared. Mad. You were easy to blame. When my father lost his legs, nobody knew the mine wasn't following regulations. You were the only one who started asking questions. Whenever people talk about you, he always says, you did the right thing.
Yeah, well, your dad's Joe. He's an oak. Unmoving and annoyingly supportive.
It wasn't just him. Nick thought your piece was great. He was actually jealous. He always wanted to write something that shook the pillars of heaven.
I know this
as
actor.
He used to put it. You know, Nick and I had moved in together. It started to get serious. But I think it's only now I realize how much I cared for him.
You and Nick were together?
You and Nick started going out? When did this happen?
A few months ago. He never told you? He asked me to let him be the one to say something. You two had been so close.
He probably tried. I hadn't been answering his calls.
Ah. That's the worst part, right?
Oh, she's from Hello,
Anything broken
Boss.
just stays broken now. But this was all nice. The funeral, the wake.
I
Walter did a
definitely
good
know
job,
some of these characters.
But it all just makes me feel heavy. It makes my heart hurt. Like Nick's memory has been laid on top of me and I'm still carrying him.
Was Nick murdered?
Nick's death. Do you know if he had any enemies? Working on anything dangerous? Whew. Now this is a real can of worms.
This is a wake.
I know that.
Do you? This isn't the time to be digging and pushing. You always do this. You always... I get it. I just... You're still you, huh? You'll always still be you, Sam. I hope you never change, but I can't handle this right now. I'm gonna go home. I hate that his stuff is all over my house. Then drink and cry all night. You do what you need to do. See you around.
Samuel, come. Have a round with me.
I need a drink or two. Or 3. And then I'll go.
Okay.
He's owned this bar for almost a decade and still can't afford another employee.
So, Nick wasn't drunk, and me? I was drunk as a skunk.
Ah, Samuel. Join us. We were just sharing stories about dear Nicholas. And let me get your next round. Maybe Ethan has a suggestion for a worthy spirit?
Oh, spirits? Oh, no. Friends drink beer.
Yes, I suppose that's fitting. To dear Nicholas.
Yeah, he'd been coming in a lot lately. Sat right there, with a bad dad joke or two.
With friends, I guess? Maybe Anna.
No, by himself with his laptop as his date.
He never drank alone.
You two were close, though, right? Tell me about the man outside the bar.
He had a terrible memory. Couldn't remember names, dates, passwords. Kept his notes squirreled around him like a hoard.
Mm-hmm. We hadn't talked in 2 years.
I don't know. I hadn't spoken to him in almost 2 years. I cut this whole town out of my life, and now it's like I'm a stranger.
This place is in your blood. It's like an old glove. You have to give it time. The friend of man, the friend of truth, the friend of age and guide of youth. Few hearts like his with virtue warmed, few hearts with knowledge so informed. If there's another world, he lives in bliss. If there is none, he made the best of this.
Burns. That from your eulogy?
You know Robert Burns? And no, just something I keep on hand for toasts.
Well, it's a good choice. And sorry about that, Sam. I wasn't trying to bring you down.
Drink. God damn. He's just knocking that shit back.
What a night. I'd say that went well. Ish. You got to chat with everyone you've been avoiding. Even if Joan got inside your head with her whole dad mystery death thing. Just shut up. Coming back to Basswood was your idea. You're the one in the driver's seat, Sam. I can't make you do anything. Deep down, you've been looking for a reason to come back. It's gonna be one of those long nights inside your head, huh?
I didn't ask to be for you to be here.
I didn't ask for you to be here. To come back. I couldn't let you miss this. You just showed up. You can't see it now, but the guilt would have eaten you alive. You're back out in the world. Feeling emotions, fitting in, that's progress. Fuck the world. Pointless talking and more talking, and no one says what they mean. Go away. Let me enjoy being miserable. Just try and make sure you don't do anything stupid. No promises.
I wonder what he's gonna do.
Checkout was at 9. Sir, we need the room.
No, stay out.
You have 10 minutes before we charge you for another day.
Okay, okay. What kind of monsters have a checkout at 9? What happened last night? Oh, my head. Pills plus drinking. That was not my best idea.
I should have fucking
what?
remembered that. What? Wi-Fi just went down for a bit. Let's give it a moment. Know how long that was down.
I can't think straight. I need some water on my face. Clear it up.
Yo, Basswood, why is it so bright outside? Alarm clock,
Late
everyday
for
new
checkout.
plan.
They can wait a bit more. Oh, my head. How many of these did I take?
Take the whole thing.
God, what a headache. I feel like a small just tossed on the floor. My mother would be proud. Didn't even get under the covers. Glad I even made it to the bed.
How did you make it all the way here? Did you fucking
At least
drive?
it won't take me long to get my things. I was at least hoping I'd look better than I feel. I already feel more human. Now, where did I put my shirt?
Just the wet boy. Oh. Why is there blood? Did I kill somebody? Did he kill somebody?
That's not good. That's... Where did I get this? What did I do?
What the fuck? Why would we all of a sudden in Portal? Why the fuck is there a robot behind him? Do I have to avoid it? Oh, I have to avoid it.
Sam, be more careful. Breathe. Focus. Find the way to calm down.
Wow.
Sam, focus. You have to find the right door. You need to steady yourself.
Steady yourself. There you go. Again? There you go. Are you kidding? Ah. Fuck. I don't know why we're shirtless doing this, but cool, I guess. Focus.
You're doing good. Really good. You're almost there. Focus. Choose. Act. Deliberately. If I run, I'll keep running. And you face what happened. Answers. Hide. It's never happened. Going on. Get far away. Don't think. Just go. As far, as fast as I can.
I'd rather hide it, to be honest.
No, that's just pretending nothing is wrong. I've done that enough. Yes, answers. Good or bad, I need answers.
Okay.
I know what you're thinking. Stop thinking that. Pills and alcohol? You're lucky enough you didn't wake up dead. I need to know what happened last night. The last place I remember is the bar, so I'll start there. The squeaky nail gets hammered down. Maybe don't play lone wolf detective. I'm gonna take it slow and be cautious, don't worry. Yeah, telling people not to worry always works. I can't just run from whatever this is. So either help me or get out of my head. It's your life, Sam. I just live here.
Hmm. Okay.
The more things change, the more they stay the same. Do you really think breaking and entering is a good idea? Used Ethan's hidden spare key, no breaking involved. I don't know if he'll see it that way. I could wait for the bar to open,
I'll call
or
it
I
in
could look for answers.
when it hits 2 hours.
I picked the latter.
I don't know how long this game is. Clean products, beer kegs, security desk, family photo. Ethan's records. Better not touch them if I want to keep my hand.
I doubt Ethan's account somehow led to the blood on my shirt.
Soda cans. Fake.
I remember seeing this before. A long time ago.
Okay. Did anything update? Small town bartender who listens to more than he talks. Ethan's bar must be the only prosperous business in Basswood. What's the adage about happy families all being the same while the miserable ones are miserable in their own way? It sure didn't take long for Ethan's family to develop their own brand of unhappiness. Ethan bought a. There was a big celebration at the coal miners' haven the day Ethan took over. He had worked there for many years as a bartender, and now he owned it. It was a classic American success story, often not seen in Basswood. Man achieves modest dream through hard work. The beer, the bar was packed that night. The whole of Basswood came out to celebrate. Everyone except Celeste, Ethan's little sister. She never showed. Ethan waited for her all night. He planned to share some of that grog with her. It was hardly champagne, but it was the first bottle he bought as the new owner. He saved it just for the two of them, but it's still there on the shelf the next morning, unopened. Christina from the cafe said that she saw Ethan and Celeste have a fight the next day. They used to be two two peas in a pod as children, she said, shaking her head. It wasn't strange you never got wasn't isn't it strange you never got to meet Celeste in all the years you were regular at the Miners even? It looks like Ethan has kept the bottle after all these years, perhaps to remember the proudest day of his life. Or maybe he's waiting for a time when him and his sister will laugh and celebrate together again. Anna, Nick talk about cliches. The moment I left Basewood, my best friend and my ex got together. Maybe I could have handled that better. Asking probing questions about Nick's death didn't go down well either. One conversation, and I've already disappointed Anna again. Okay. Westwood. Tran thinks there's something fishy around her father's death. I know. I know she wants to believe that, but a sudden sense of responsibility held me back. I told her it was best not to deal with it. Asking Anna about Nick's death was insensitive, of course. I only realized that after the words had come out of my mouth. Still, I was going to have them ask them. Eventually, I admit that packing up and leaving town would make perfect sense, but I can't. Not now. Not until I get to the bottom of this. Tara has no filter. She'd make a terrible spy or serial killer, or maybe an excellent one. Okay, let's open it.
Whoa. What happened here last night? First, look around, figure out what happened. I ended up drinking alone. So who brought that second glass?
Alcohol bottles. Possible bait. Whiskey. Slinger. Mom.
Ugh.
Broken board.
Did I do this? Sorry, Nick.
Arcade machine. Is there anything up here? Nope. That's nothing here. Turn furniture.
These were sent scattering. Someone thrown into them?
They might have fallen off the table. Seems some people got rowdy last night.
Okay. Scratch seat.
Ripped. Did this happen yesterday, or was it always like that?
I'd say it was always probably like that. Alright. Broken clock.
What knocked this clock off the pillar?
It seems there was a fight. It could explain the blood on my shirt. Does it mean that I was involved? I won't be able to find out without more evidence.
What do I do? Could be my own blood too, to be honest. Broken bottle.
Definitely not the wake Nick would have wished for.
Okay, what am I supposed to do with all this? Okay. Evidence about Tucker. Well, I think I got everything, didn't I?
The flowers are ruined. Looks like they were knocked over, then stepped on. DG. Dennis's initials. Was he involved in whatever happened? Wouldn't surprise me. The pot was completely shattered. Looked like it might have been kicked. Could be the same blood that was on my shirt.
Okay. Can I expect that? What else could we expect here? Something here for me to inspect, so it could also just be wine, maybe.
Joel's hat. Maybe we ended up having it out after all.
Nope.
Hugh's business card. Wonder why it's here.
Pharmacy.
What a mess. I think I've seen enough to put together the pieces of what happened last night. Just gotta think it through.
Alright. Let's start. After this, I'm gonna stop at the most convenient, like, safe
At least I can
part.
always count on this place to make sense. Now to work out what happened while I was blacked out last night. I just need to think it through logically, throw out impossibilities. Until only the truth is left. I know I got into a fight, but it could have played out in many different ways. I have to think it through. Find out what really happened.
Okay. Where did I start?
My memory ends. I was drinking on my own. when someone approached me. I can't remember who it was, but I know we got into a fight. Obviously. If I figure out how the fight went, I should figure out who my assailant was. Something hit the pillar with enough force to make the clock fall. A person thrown into the pillar would do it.
On the stage.
Looks like not even the memorial board was spared by the brawl. That could be it, but I still have to figure out who was sitting next to me.
Maybe it was Joel.
Joel's cap. Maybe he provoked me again after I'd had a few.
I guess so.
This doesn't fit with the thing I found. That's Dennis's. I definitely wanted to shut him up last night. I have the complete picture now.
What the fuck?
You know, the man who talks to himself has an idiot for an audience.
Fuck off, Dennis.
I see why you have so many friends left in town.
Yeah, you would know about that.
At least my best friend never slept with my ex. Hey, who do you blame more, huh? The backstabbing asshole or the bitch who...
You don't talk about Anna or Nick that way.
You think you know who Nick was? Mr. Perfect? Give me a break. You have no idea. No one in this town does.
What are you talking about?
I'll show you. But not here. Meet me later at...
Sam!
Ethan is coming back in through the front. At least I think it's him.
You think it's him?
I can't actually tell if you can't tell. What I know for sure is if it's Ethan, he may not be happy to find you here. So I strongly suggest you leave. And if you don't...
I don't have time to lose explaining myself to Ethan.
And that is it for... Actually, no, I got time. I think I got time for one more scene. Maybe.
Of course. I come back on the town's Miners' Day celebration.
Well, you always did have great timing. No time to dwell on that. Focus. You tried Dennis's cell phone. No answer. So what now? Ask around, see if anyone's seen Dennis today. Maybe see if anything jogs my memory. I've heard worse plans. Basswood's small. If Dennis came through Main Street, someone saw him.
Mark Twain quote, good to see the younger generations open to the classics. Okay.
Hey, don't remember seeing you in town before. Passing by?
Passing through.
I suppose. I grew up here. Been gone for a couple of years. I'm not staying long.
Wait, you managed to leave and still came back? You'd never see me again if I left.
Why don't you then?
Yeah, sure. I'm just gonna take my millions of dollars and make a run for it. I can barely get by, like everyone else here. Too poor to stay, too poor to leave.
She pulls the look off a lot better than I could.
You're gonna fucking wear that? I mean, I would love to see that. Have you ever wondered about how Basswood got its name when it went from a small mining camp to the heart of that memorized Boone County?
Remember when
Classic
this whole
club.
celebration used to be twice as
2
big?
months but half a year.
Back when
One
this
set
town
in
wasn't just
every
a dead horse we all
month.
keep kicking.
Every town.
Why do we even bother with this
Hometown.
place? It's like a ghost town sometimes. Except ghosts bother leaving. Now I've gone and made a bit of a mess. Oh, Sam, is that you? Dear, please, could you help an old doddering woman?
You're not doddering.
You are many things, but not doddering. Plotting, maybe.
Sam, you shouldn't say such things, even if they're true.
Oh. Maybe it's not the most appropriate time to do this, but whatever.
Okay, Muley, for 2 points. What is the name of the pink pony on the animated cartoon show Prancers?
Pinkie Pie?
The super cool one I was telling you about the other day? You know, my favorite?
Polly. Polly Pony?
No, that's her sister. She's totally different.
Then what is her name?
I'm not telling. What if the card comes up again?
You really like to win, huh, Bug?
All right, coffee for you and hot chocolate for the young... Is that a comic about monsters?
It's about Tardigrade Man. He can survive almost anything. His only weakness is his own emotions. He's based on the microscopic tardigrades. It has 8 legs and can survive star radiation.
Huh. Well, it doesn't seem like the kind of thing a young woman should be reading.
She says she's gonna be an entomologist. What can you do?
I am going to be an entomologist. I'm going to study every bug, especially the crawlies. But tardigrade isn't a bug. It's a microanimal.
Well, good for you. Sounds like just what a young woman like you should be reading.
So, can we play this again tomorrow, maybe?
We can play as often as you want.
You promise?
Yeah, I promise.
Oh.
Pinky swear? If you break those, you go to hell.
I don't think you're supposed to be using that language.
You can't break this. No matter what.
You're real intense for a kid, you know that?
Say it!
I won't break the pinky swear, no matter what.
Thank you so much. You're always such a dear.
Say, Christina, have you...
Oh, Sam, it's been years. It really is so nice to see you again.
Yeah, likewise,
I
but...
wanted to come to the funeral yesterday, but just thinking about it, oh dear.
Now, I know you want to interrupt her, because I want to interrupt her. So eyes on me, buddy. Happy thoughts, deep breaths. Yeah, well, speaking of the...
Poor Joan, losing her father at such a young age. Ah, what a tragedy. I was trying to find one of those games she likes so much to cheer her up. Poor child only has Kathy now, and, well, far from me to criticize or anything, but these last few months, Kathy hasn't been all there, if you know what I mean. Hopefully this tragedy will be a wake-up call for her to be more present.
She should take a few weeks off to be with Joan. I know you would never refuse. Don't you agree?
I feel like you're...
Yeah, of course.
I'm sure if poor Kathy would only ask him for the time. Ah, but look at me. I talk and talk and talk, but you had something to say, didn't you?
Have you seen Dennis today?
Dennis? No, it's odd, actually. He usually stops in here Sunday mornings. Like how you and Nick used to come over from the paper with Anna every Friday. The three always seem so happy. Oh, but you, Sam, how have you been doing?
It's been, well, you know cruise control? I've been on cruise control.
You might miss it once it's gone. Life rarely lets you coast for long. You look well.
I've been better. Hungover this morning.
You know what's good for that? Coffee.
I know, Christina. Not right now. I gotta go.
Christina owns Cafe Americana just across the street from my old office. Anna, Nick, and I used to be regulars. Christina knows everyone in town. She's the constant pub of Basswood, serves great coffee with a laughter that can be heard way across the Basswood. At least it was like that when in the olden days. Christina was genuinely kind to me. A sentimental woman might be the only person in Basswood who doesn't hate me. Dennis behaved like a total jerk like last night, slagging off both Nick and Anna to me. How badly did I hurt him? Too poor to stay, too poor to leave. It would make a good headline for an article. Anna should write about Nicole. It's a real Basswood story. Okay. Is there anything else? Like landscape painting, slates, coffee. My soul is like your coffee. It's black naturally, but with enough milk, almost becomes drinkable. Have a sincerely good day. Okay.
Hey, man. Thought I knew everyone, but I don't know.
This guy looks like the
used to be a regular a few years ago.
From GTA 5.
Right. You're one of those who skipped town when the mine closed down.
You could say that, yes.
Town ain't changed much since then. Same old boring Basswood. I know most people hate that, but I don't. It's quiet here. It's nice.
So quiet, there's no rush hour, I guess.
Right?
Working man.
Good to see someone finally knows how to take care of a plant.
No.
It's basic, yet so many people manage to mess it up.
Expect the clan.
Cowboy must have lost his keys.
I've lost a book by the title of Grinding Gears. It's the sixth book in the Remains Man series. If found, please leave with Christina. She'll let me know. Thank you, Jay. Cupcake contest. Bring your most creative ideas and delicious decorations. The winner gets 3 free dozen cupcakes. Inspire us with your cupcake dreams. Cupcake contest is back. Miners Day is back. Join us at the Basswood Memorial Plaza on April 9th to celebrate our history. Special thanks to Walter Donson, Bless Mitchell, and Hugh Kirkland. Okay. I think that's it. Empty shelf. Butter biscuits.
The cost. Right, so the overhead would
You seem real
be,
engrossed.
Oh, I'm sorry, hun. Just balancing the books. Trying to.
How are the books
How
looking?
you doing? You managed to keep the books balanced?
About as well balanced as a snake with 4 balls.
That sounds uncomfortable, at the very least.
Something my grandfather used to say. Still don't know what it means, but it works in almost any situation. Anyway, the past is the past. I just accepted a big business opportunity, which makes tidying up my books in time extra important, even if it kills me.
Got a franchise deal?
I didn't think I'd see the day where you'd consider a franchise contract.
Ha! Only the day God calls for me. Have you met Hugh Kirkland already? The new pharmacist. He's helping me with a few improvements. Angel investing.
Swear to God,
Can
if
you
it's
believe it?
the pharmacist, that'd be so
What
funny.
did he ask for in return?
Oh dear, I can't believe you're so cynical at your age. People in small towns do help each other, every now and again. That's not just something that happens on made-for-TV movies.
Coffee still good? It's been a while, hasn't it?
You still have Basswood's best coffee?
Ah, honey, you know we've never had that. That's over at the police station. Bess takes her coffee very seriously. Puts mine to shame. She pays out of pocket for real high-end stuff. I'd never make the margins work. Not that my margins have been cutting it lately. It's just been a bit slow the last few years. All over town, really.
You'll get through it.
I know you'll still be here when the rest of the town is gone. You're too tough.
Maybe. Maybe. But you know us. We always make it through. For example, I thought we'd never have another Miners' Day. But here we are.
Been a while.
Feels strange
hasn't it?
being back here. I don't think I've been in your cafe in a while.
Almost 2.5 years. Anna kept coming in. But you stopped.
You noticed that?
I could tell you 2 dears weren't gonna make it. You broke my heart.
Well, sounds like you knew before I did.
Gotta have one eye on the customer and one eye on the books. Not that I really want to keep an eye on the books, mind you. Say, hun, would you mind if I finish this?
Oh yeah, of course. Good luck with your book balancing.
Mm-hmm.
She's struggling financially like everyone else in Bestwood. Probably a high school dropout, but he seems content in Bestwood. He claims the law enforcement. I vaguely remember him from school. He used to get fights and a lot. No one was surprised that he came.
No luck so far, but I should keep digging around. Someone must have seen Dennis.
Talk to every one of these people.
Joe.
Sam? You old bridge jumper, how you been? What's the calendar say?
2 years, Joe. It's been 2 years.
No.
Too long. Heard you showed up yesterday. Boys give you trouble?
I think I couldn't handle.
They might have given me a bit of a welcome back.
After the mine closed, well, it ain't easy to put food on the table. Don't let that weigh on you. No one else has lost their legs recently.
You seen Dennis today?
You haven't seen Dennis today, have you?
I wish. Just about the only guy I could talk hockey with.
Not football?
I want to talk football. I could just grab anybody on the street. Dennis actually enjoys a man's sport.
No.
But no, I haven't seen him.
So, how have you been holding up?
Terribly. But Anna keeps me young. How'd you ever let her get away?
You probably know better than me.
I heard all about it. Still, I always liked you. Straight shooters are a rare breed these days. I like a man that can look me in the eye and say what he means.
Why weren't you at the wake?
I noticed you weren't at the bar last night.
Went home after the service. Being crippled takes it out of you. Normally, I'd be rotting away in my recliner, but I like to come out, see the decorations, pay my respects to old iron here. This town's been a mining town before I was born, and it'll be one after I die. It's good to get out and celebrate your roots every now and then.
I don't have the same perspective on Miners' Day that other people have.
No, I suppose you wouldn't.
I'll get going.
I have places I need to be, but it's good to see you.
Just promise you won't wait 2 years before saying boo again.
I'll do my best.
No.
Joe has no idea where Dennis went. Someone must have seen him after the fight.
$20,000 men that marched through Bone County to reach Blair Mountain in 1921, where they fought for what they have now. Nothing worth having is not worth fighting for.
Hey, can I ask you something?
Hello, young man. Of course you can ask. No promise answering.
Why do you bother cleaning the memorial?
Well, everything has to look its best for today, especially the miner. I really didn't think it was going to happen this year. Good thing Mr. Kirkland decided to help out. And besides, that way people can remember with pride we used to be rednecks.
That matters to you?
It should matter to every West Virginian.
Also.
And why do you think it should matter so much?
How many West Virginians does it take to screw in a light bulb?
This doesn't sound like a history lesson.
You answer my question, I'll answer yours. So, how many West Virginians?
I don't know. How many?
3. 1 to replace a light bulb. 2 to complain about how the old one was better.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah, just not the kind of funny you laugh at. So, you still want to hear the story?
Sure.
I'm all ears.
This fella here is a reminder of when coal miners stood together. You see, back 100 years ago, you'd be safer in the trenches than down in the mines. He didn't sit right with our boys. They demanded better conditions. Of course, the corporations, being what they are, refused and sent strike breakers.
The mine wars. Miners came out in force, Union men. Met the strike breakers over in Logan County.
That's right. 10,000 strong. And it all came to a head at Blair Mountain. The miners tied red bandanas around their necks for solidarity. Brotherhood. At least 100 men died in that battle. Blood spilled for what we have now. Oh.
I'm guessing you're fond of that
No.
story, huh? A lot of respect for rednecks.
Well, things were tough, but we were a united community back then. Anyway, I'll get back to it. Gonna give her a real spit shine. You take care now.
Coal River Mine opened 1854, closed in 1861 after the flood drowned 6 men. West Shadow Mine opened 1866, closed 1892. Top producer in Bone County for 5 years. Deep Rock Mine opened 1890, closed 1926. Stripweather Mine opened 1915, closed 1920. Smoky Coal Mine opened 1928, closed 1976. Okay. Basswood Mine opened 1975, closed 2015, paid for by the donations of Will Jackson, Walter Dodson, Hugh Kirkland, Robert Paulson, Vivica Winnicott Scott, Richard Greenley, Ethan Merrow, John Brooks, and Nick Walden. Okay.
Hey, Bug. What are you doing out here?
Hey, Muley. Waiting for my mom to get off her shift at the pharmacy. Drawing. I got a new journal after I left the old one somewhere. See?
Ooh, nice.
Heard you were asking about Dad last night. And people got mad.
Had that effect on people.
That does tend to happen when I ask questions. People get pissed.
Sorry I got pissed at you last night. People keep talking down to me. It's just this town, you know? This place. It feels like I'm suffocating. I can't breathe. I can't think. I can't stand my mom. I don't like school. Well, except for science. And just... when I imagine myself in the future, I just don't... I don't know. I don't see this place. Or these people. I'm somewhere else. Anywhere else. I know it's stupid, just...
She's a kid. Why is she acting like she's a teenager?
It's not stupid. If you want, you can go anywhere in the world. Have adventures, fall in love. I mean, that's what I've been told anyway.
Gross. Okay, well that other stuff sounds okay, though. Thanks for listening.
I got grown-up stuff I gotta do.
I've got kid stuff I gotta see about. So we're both busy.
It's tough seeing her like this. Seems she got older by 6 years in just 2.
I'll be fine. Just waiting for my mom's shift to end.
I
Normally I'd be
don't
with my
know
dad,
if I should bother her now.
You know.
She probably won't be happy to see me.
Yeah, she was perfectly fine.
Never knew Dennis to be the commemorative type. What's he doing here?
Jackson Tunes.
perfect toy for a kid who only had imaginary friends.
Let's go in here.
Don't you worry.
Oh, thank God. I mean, why would I?
I rolled up my sleeves and I got to work.
I mean, that's what you did for pretty much all of Basswood.
You may have to get used to it. I'm just a
Yo, get out the way.
You move. I'm the one coming in.
Fuck you.
That's enough.
Kathy and Hugh were both at the wake. I should talk to them. Hiking is an activity best done alone on a Sunday afternoon.
No. Cherry stuffed toy. Celebrity magazines. Basswood postcards. Kathy.
Bug made that for Mother's Day
Foster.
years ago, and Kathy still keeps it with her. Not uncommon for miners to end up in those once they get black lungs.
Yep.
Ah, Samuel. Sorry about Richard. He's always a little on edge. I'm surprised to see you up and about after the night you had. Honestly. I was afraid you'd end up like your friend. You were quite inebriated.
I blacked out.
Honestly, I don't remember last night. You saw me blackout drunk. Not my finest hour.
I would say not, after your barroom brawl. I did my best to prevent you from following that other man outside. And I tried to get you to hand over your keys, but you would have none of it.
Sorry about that. The man I had a fight with, Dennis. Have you seen him today?
Seen him? No. No, can't say I have.
Thanks anyways.
That article you wrote, it's done this town a lot of good.
Oh.
How do you figure?
The mine was a band-aid on a torn artery. Sometimes, doing what is unpopular is still the moral choice.
You probably believe that.
I'd offer you something for that hangover, but I find in some cases, time is the best medicine.
A pill pusher who doesn't want to push pills. That's a new one.
Everything is poison. All that matters is the dose. Now, you have a good one, young man. Was there anything else you needed, by the way?
Why to move
I
to
have to ask.
Basswood?
Why move here, of all places? You know, here, Basswood. A blink and you miss this town. People move out of Basswood, not in.
The town I used to work in had 100 other pharmacies in it. Oh, you'd make sales. But you don't get to know anyone, ever. Plus, if I'm being honest, I always imagined I'd retire in a small mountain town. Samuel, I saw you talking to Walter. Can you ask him something from me?
Of course.
Sure thing. What is it?
I knew I could count on you. I was hoping the Basswood jungle could run a piece about me. You see, some of the older folks see me as an outsider still.
Can't say I'm surprised. I'll try and remember to ask next time I talk to him.
I really appreciated the chat, but I'm afraid it's time I get back to work. Do come see me again.
Let's talk to her and then we'll move on to
Hey, Kathy.
whatever the other
Yo,
place is.
Sam.
What can I do you for?
Have you seen Dennis?
Dennis hasn't come in today, has he?
Dennis? I haven't seen him since last night. Why? You looking for trouble?
Last night we got into a fight. Like a fist fight.
Really? I'm sorry I missed that. You could both use the thumping. But I left early to go check on Joan. She was sad before last night, but after she saw you, heartbroken. You're supposed to be her godfather. But whatever you said to her,
I didn't mean...
if that's what happens when she's around you, maybe just stay out of her life. Sorry. I know it's not your fault, but I just don't... I don't know what to do with her. She's my daughter, and I feel like I'm losing her. I gotta go. If the boss sees me jawing instead of working, I'll get an earful.
No one in here was much help.
Yeah, let's go. This car's outside over there anyways. As soon as I get in there, though, I'm gonna call it. It's already been 2 hours. Actually, I can call it now.